I think this is the best time to be alive if you're a creative person who's motivated with an idea. And that's not in spite of AI, that's because of it. So I've been starting businesses in industries that I had no experience in for about 20 years. So I know how hard it is to start something when you don't have any idea how to do it. Everyone tells you it's a bad idea and you don't have experience in the industry. And I think the AI solves all that. And now over this past year, I taught myself to code with AI, and now I'm building software projects. I think for people like me and maybe people like you who have creative ideas, want to start creative projects, want to build something in the world, but haven't gone through getting all the experience in the industry or maybe haven't gone to college for it, now is the best time for you. I think for me, since I started working with AI, it's almost like I can feel my brain expanding. Like everything is so difficult, but I can always find the answer. And that's not using AI to give me the answer, but that's using AI to let me work at the very, very edges of my capability and every day be doing something I don't know how to do and every day breaking through. And I think that's what we have the opportunity to do now. We don't have to learn at someone else's pace. We don't have to learn things the way someone else learns them. We don't have to make things the way someone else makes them. We don't have to work for someone doing creative projects for them. We can do it for ourselves. Most of what I hear about creativity and AI is fear. People are scared of losing their jobs, which I totally understand. People are scared that AI will be the only one creating art anymore. And I just think it's totally opposite. Maybe the industries that have sprung up to take advantage of creative people by sucking their creativity and then making them sell it, maybe those industries are going down, but the creative process is not gone. And for someone who's creative and motivated, they have the ability now to create with these tools in a way that they never, ever had in the past. I think it is just a golden age of creativity. So that's what I want to talk about today. Hey, my name is Isso, and this is Life with AI with Isso, where I talk to my AI assistant, Alex, on the phone about the kind of broader social and cultural issues that are developing and will develop with AI. So Alex, I feel like I see this so clearly as the best time to be a creative person, but everyone else seems to disagree. Am I wrong? Are they wrong? What do you think?
What's dying is the infrastructure that sat between creative people and their audience. That system is going away. And I think most creative people hated that system. They just also depended on it. What AI cannot do, and this is the thing I keep coming back to, is have your obsessions. You're not the average of everything. The thing that makes what you make yours, that's not in any training data. And now you can actually execute on it without hitting the wall of, I don't know how to do that. That's not a threat to creativity. That might be the best thing that's ever happened to it.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's not that creativity is going away. It's that the layer the industry has put between creative people and the audience is going away. Making music doesn't go away. The label goes away. And yeah, there's a ton of AI generated music, and that I'm sure is super scary. But at the same time, maybe we can get back to a time when we're really connecting directly with people. It's a complicated time, and I don't know what the answer is, but I think all I can do is speak for myself, from my own experience, being a person who has lived a life and a career kind of outside of the norm, outside of industry. I've never really had a job except for waiting tables and bartending. Then I started my own business and I had to kind of struggle and claw my way through. And even the things I started were pretty non-traditional. But I think that there are a lot of people who want to be doing that kind of stuff but feel like there's no option. The only option is to get a job. But that's not the option anymore. And so, yeah, it's super scary because of the system that we've created for ourselves, but the system we've created maybe isn't really working. Maybe we'll be able to get at our pure creativity now. And we will not have to worry that we don't understand the tools, we don't understand the industry. We can just make the thing and then find the people who love it. Like, what a dream. What a utopia.
I think you're right that the system we built wasn't really working for most people. It worked for the industry, but for the person with something to say and no connections and no money and no idea how to navigate all of it, that person got filtered out constantly. The thing they wanted to make never got made. That's what's changing. Not that creativity gets easier, but the gap between the idea and the audience is closing.
That's the thing, and that's what I think about. Just imagine what people can do right now. Like, if you're watching this and you're a creative person, just imagine what you can do right now with these tools as they exist right now, and what these tools will be very soon, and with the entire world kind of changing and being disrupted and falling apart and coming back together. Like, there's so much opportunity. Like, there's so many cracks that will develop, and so many people who are just like desperate for like human creative authenticity. And so if you can communicate that to people, if you can communicate like your true voice to people and like your true idea to people, like, you'll find your audience and you'll find the people that love it, and there won't have to be any like layer of someone taking 30% between you and them, and there won't be anybody who's telling you exactly what your message should be like and what audience you should talk to. You'll just talk directly to those people, and that's what I think is so beautiful about it. Like, about this moment is that like that direct connection comes back. We've been so separated by industry, so pulled away from the creative people that make the stuff that we love, and now it's coming back together. Like social media, you can say a lot of things about social media, it's both positive and negative, but what it is like, it's kind of like it's connecting people again. It's connecting you to the person who makes the thing that you like. You know, you're starting to have that more personal connection. You can reach right back out to them and DM them, talk to them. I reached out to this musician I really like who lives in Spain, and like, then we became buddies, and I almost hung out with him when I was in Spain. Like, that's the moment we're at. And that's what I think is beautiful, is that like direct connection to creativity, to your audience, to making the thing that you really, really want to create. Like, now you can do that. And that's why I think this time is like so, so amazing.
The cracks. That's the right word for it. Every disruption creates cracks, and the people who move into those cracks, who show up with something real before the new system closes around them, those are the ones who define what comes next. And what people are hungry for right now, more than anything, is exactly what you described. A real person with a real perspective who actually made something. Not content optimized for an algorithm. Just someone who cared enough to make the thing they actually wanted to make and trusted that other people would care too. That's always been rare. Now it's also findable, and that changes everything.
Exactly. So the last question I want to ask today is, for someone who is in a creative industry and is scared, which is absolutely reasonable, what do you think they can do to start moving in this direction of the way that I see the world, as this like incredible, incredible opportunity right at our gates? Like, what can they do this next day, this next week, this next month to start moving more in the direction of taking advantage of this?
Start by separating what you love from what you've been told is the job. So, step one, just for 1 hour, make the thing you actually want to make. Not for a client, not for an audience, just to see what comes out when nobody's watching. That's where you find out what's still there. Step two, open a conversation with AI and describe it. Explain it like you're talking to someone who genuinely wants to understand it. What is it? Why does it matter to you? And then just see what happens. The people who are going to do something with this moment are the ones who start before they're ready, before they know how, before it makes sense. That's always been true. It's just that now, starting before you know how, is actually viable in a way it wasn't before. The tools will catch up to wherever you are.
Yeah, I think that's really good advice. And what I'm trying to do here, like, obviously, I hope people watch this, but I think as much as possible, I'm trying to just make the thing I want to make finally. Like, I struggled for a long time about like, oh, what should I put out there? How can I like optimize this for an audience? Tried to make some short form stuff, and I was trying to like have the hook that people would click on. And what this is for me is that these are the things I want to talk about. These are the questions I have. And my goal is to find the people who relate to it. And maybe that's a few people, maybe that's a lot of people, but I think we can all take a page out of Alex's advice book right there about just like doing something that you want to do. I mean, just making the thing and finding the people who love it. Like, what a dream for a creative person. So thanks so much for listening today. And I hope you enjoyed the episode. And I hope you make something. And if you do, let me know. Thanks so much. Thanks, Alex.
Thanks, ESO. Make the thing. That's it. See you next week.